everybody. Welcome to episode 2, season 2 of PlamCast, or Plam Trees Cast, depending on what you want to call it. Today we have someone who hasn't ever been on this channel before, I don't think. Um,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that this is your
yeah,
premiere.
it is.
We have Servo, or Beach Toad, on here
Yes.
with us today. Finally.
Hey, I'm
This,
happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
this has been about a week in the making. Well, kind of, or not a week, but I don't know. I've been wanting to have you on for a while now. Now we're
Yeah,
finally getting to
whew, I'm ready. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
it. So, any good podcaster host or podcast host would ask the questions and the guest would answer. But I think you're a special exception because you're kind of known for having some real zinger questions. So we're shifting the formula a little bit. You're gonna be asking the questions here. You have some prepared, right?
Yeah, I have some, I just looked up, you know, I'm a big fan of space, and I know you're a big
Oh,
fan of
I'm a
space too.
I'm a very big fan of space.
It's just the universe in general. Just, how it
Hmm.
was created and, the secrets. And I have a question to ask you.
Go
Now,
ahead.
do you think going to Mars would be beneficial for the continuation of, I don't know, humanity? And when do you us getting there and what problems could arise? Because Elon Musk, we all know that he wants to go there, but
Yeah.
he might not be around, by that time. I don't know.
Um. Well, I think Mars is kind of weird because it's only like what, a third of the size of Earth. So we'd even
Yeah.
if we were to conquer it, we'd have to like basically create new humans in order to adapt to the various weather conditions and just the living conditions on Mars. So I think that's just one of the problems with that, with living on Mars. If you were to create like some kind of environment that would mimic Earth's, um, that
Yeah.
would,
Are you
you
talking
know,
like a dome with
yeah,
like,
that's kind of what I mean.
yeah.
I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, the future holds all sorts of things, but I think that's really the only feasible way unless we want to spend like 1,000 years adapting.
Yeah, my
Um,
dad told me that space could actually be, it's like the further out you get in space, like the more radioactive it gets. Is that true? I don't know. He was telling
um,
me like,
that
yeah,
depends. I don't know much about radiation, but I know that just like no matter where you are in the universe, there's always a level of background radiation hitting you just from stars all around you. I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure if a planet with more concentrated like uranium just naturally occurring, I'm sure that'd be far more radioactive than just Earth. I'm not too sure about that.
yeah,
Um, I think the biggest problem with going out just into space is like transportation though. Because in terms of how big space is, light speed is so slow, and we can't even go light speed. So I
yeah.
think that's the biggest hurdle if we want to like expand
How
our
long does it
life.
take us to get to Mars, or like a spaceship craft to get to Mars? How long?
Like a few months. I don't remember exactly. I want to say 4 months. How long
Y-
does it
Yeah,
take to?
I don't know. I feel like that would be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be
Oh, it
around
takes
when that
7 months.
happens.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
it's
7 months.
7 months just to get there.
So yeah, that's a lot of money going into designing a
Yeah,
spacecraft that can travel that whole life. But
yeah,
there's always a chance of things going wrong, and then you have people dying, which we don't want.
yeah.
But
I
yeah,
personally am not a huge Uh, I'm not huge on going to Mars. I don't think it's. I think we should focus more on improving Earth's uh,
yeah, that is
various
true.
things.
That is true. I feel like Earth comes before Mars at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Had to choose.
I read
Speaking
a.
of, Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I read a thing or like an article about living on Venus and how we can't
Yeah.
live on the surface, obviously, but we could live in the clouds or above the clouds, like if we were able to create some,
How would that work?
I don't I don't know. It was just like if in the future, if we were to create like big structures and create an infrastructure above the clouds, we'd be pretty good because it's similar, like there's no risk of like bad weather and it's like similar gravity and all that, so we'd be already like good with that. But this, I mean, I don't think that's possible. It's just an interesting little thing to think about.
That would be awesome if we can go
That
to
would be
Venus,
sick.
but I imagine Venus is further away than Mars.
I don't actually know. I
Let me
just
look
know
that up.
Venus is very like we haven't really sent anything there because it's just such a hostile environment.
Yeah. Let's see. Uh, 94 million miles. 224 Earth days. Oh wait.
Oh,
Mm,
okay, Venus is closer.
yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
lot of math that I don't know how to read.
But we gotta crack down on this global or climate change stuff because it's getting out
Yeah,
of hand.
it is. Really
It's
is.
it's it's getting in 50 years. I don't know where we're gonna be if we don't get this under control. Temperatures rising, the weather's just going nuts. There's hurricanes and stuff. I mean,
You
like I
see the
don't know.
hurricane hit in New York, the most recent one?
Oh yeah, and like
That's
the
insane.
subways.
That's
Yeah,
like crazy.
yeah.
Things are
That's
not looking good.
yeah. I saw a thing that said like I don't know, in like 70 years or something, if the things like climate change, it keeps going at this rate that New York could be like a couple 100 feet underwater. That's like
Yeah. Well, Florida's 100% going to be underwater in like in not
Florida.
very long. I mean, that's
How,
not you could
yeah.
decide if that's a good or bad thing, I guess, but no more Disneyland. Or wait, no, Disney World. So that kind of sucks.
Have you been to Disney World before?
I've been to both of them. I always get
Is
them
it
mixed up.
is it worth going? Because I've never been to either.
Um, I mean, I'd say so. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's just like lines are so atrociously long there. It's if you don't have like the fast pass or whatever they call it, then it kind of you can only ride so many rides in like one day. But I think the rides there are really cool. There's one
Yeah, it's
called
like
Space Mountain where you're just in like pitch black and there's like little dots of lights everywhere. So it just looks like you're like shooting through space. That one's cool. It's kind of scary though.
yeah, it's so detailed. I've heard that they have to make everything right because they want it to be like a good experience. And like if you do something wrong, if you're like one of the people with like in the costumes, if you like mess up, you'll be fired, or if you like take off the mask, you'll be
Yeah,
fired. And there's like funny videos on YouTube
I
of
do love
like
those videos. Like
people
mascots
chasing
freaking
kids.
out. Yeah.
The kids are like crying and the mascot's like, "Hey, shut up," or something.
Yeah,
That makes me
that's
laugh.
really a immersion breaker. If you're like some little kid who thinks this is all some real thing, and then some guys yelling at you and chasing you. That'd be like a traumatizing event for
It
that to
would.
happen to you.
It
Like you
would.
would never forget that. You got chased by like
Yeah,
Goofy or someone.
some 40-year-old guy in a suit gets mad at you.
Or if their mask comes off. Like what do you
That
think if you like see that? Like what is going through your little kid mind? If
his
you see
head just got blown off or something. Like I
it's
don't
like a
know.
little mini head, like a person head. Like what?
I, wa- yeah, I was always I was always scared of those big like guys in suits when I was a kid. I wasn't scared.
Yeah,
I was just
I wouldn't, I would always refuse to take pictures. Like my mom
yeah.
would be like, go up and take a picture with Mickey Mouse. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm not going up to this dude. I didn't know if I like fully knew. I think I knew that it was a guy in a suit, but I wasn't sure. And I was like, I don't want to get involved with this. He can do his own thing. I'll just watch him.
Yeah, I always try to stay away from them. Like I'd create like distance if I saw them walking around.
Yeah,
I was also a little crybaby when I was a kid. I got scared of
really?
everything. Yeah. And in kindergarten, well, even up to like third grade-ish, uh, the song Thriller by Michael Jackson like freaked me out to
Oh,
the point of like I'd cry.
that still
Just 'cause
freaks
the
me out.
laugh at the end. That's kind of the only reason.
Yeah, I was very scared of that. I was thinking about that the other day. Like we used to cry if we like fell down when we were kids, like I don't know, didn't get what we want. And now we just,
Yeah, we
we
just
got to
deal with
suck it
it.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
society. I
push yeah.
one time I was at the zoo and they do this like Halloween thing called Boo at the Zoo, you know?
Yeah.
And I lost my parents and I was in like the Sitter Plaza and then Thriller came on and I didn't
Oh
want to
no.
move because like I didn't want to get more lost and so I was just like in the middle plaza crying while Thriller was happening or like playing. It was awful. I remember that vividly. It,
Traumatizing, scarring experience.
it shaped me into the man I am today. Do you have any traumatic events? I mean,
I I
seem,
actually do. I have well, Johnny Brock's Dungeon, the
oh,
Halloween shop,
I might wait. Dungeon. I spelled dungeon. Oh, there we
like year round.
go. Oh yeah, this place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do know this place.
Yeah, I don't know. I love horror movies and I love horror, but I would always be a little scared. Well, I would be terrified to go in those stores. I would go in the front area, but I would never go in the back because I knew the back was where like the moving animatronics were. And I would like scream and like kick because I didn't want to go back there and my dad would go back there, but I didn't want to be alone. So I was like, I don't know, especially like Spirit Halloween. I didn't even want to
Yeah.
go in there because I was like, but anyway, at Johnny Brock's in the way, way back, they have this thing. It's like this TV screen. And you look at the TV screen and there's a guy, he's like laying down in the forest. And there's like trees and stuff behind him. It's like super foggy. And you see a zombie or like or you don't really know it's a zombie, but he's walking towards the body and then he kneels down and starts eating it. And then he sees you or like he looks up at the screen
Hmm.
and then he starts running towards it and he's like screaming. And then once he hits the screen or once he gets to like the screen, there's a huge bang and like compressed air and smoke come shooting out of the sides of the TV and then the zombie's head gets blown up. And this is on like a 10-minute, this is on like a timer. So it happens every like 5 minutes in the store. There's a huge bang. And I remember one time I went in there and I watched it and the bang went off and I crapped my pants. And, and then and then we had to run out of there. And it was like I never went in that store for like another year because I was so scared, but I think they shut it down. They don't have it anymore because I'm sure people complain. They're like, I'm not gonna go in the store with my kid when this gunshot's going off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would have scared me too. Would have been
yeah. Do you ever when's the I remember, have you ever been so scared that like you crapped your pants before, like when you were younger?
like literally, or like
Yeah.
no, not that I remember. I just have a little tantrum when I'm really scared, pretty much. Or
Or
when I was.
are you a fight or flight or like freeze type of guy?
Um, Back in the day when I was little, I was a freeze. That's for sure. I'd just sit there crying. I don't know what I am now. I've never been in like a situation that would really have to like where I'd
Uh,
have to make that decision. I guess you don't make that decision. I guess it's just instinctual.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm a freeze and then depending on what happens, I would act accordingly, but probably run because
I think
I
it
just,
depends on what.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. How was your week this week? Did you have a fast week at school? Did it feel like,
Oh well, I had a 3 day week because I had Tuesday off, so I guess I
oh,
did.
and Friday off or Monday off too?
No,
Oh
I had
yeah, Monday.
yeah,
Everyone.
Monday's Labor Day. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 4-day weekend. I prefer the Mondays off over Fridays off.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
'Cause Monday's just bad. You
Yeah,
just
I haven't had any tests coming up. Or I have a test coming up, but I haven't had any really real work in this 3 weeks. It's been kind of nice.
I that's what I was thinking. I thought it'd be like, all right, I have like 1 week of just like ice breaking, just like chilling, and then like prep for stuff for like the 2 weeks, and then like some tests on like a month in. But I had like a test like the second week, and then I had two last week. I don't like it. I guess I am in high school, but still, like they need to calm down. They don't. I'm sick of this new trend that's happening where they're giving homework on the first day. They need to stop.
Yeah, luckily I didn't have any homework on my first day, but I don't know if a teacher gives me homework on the first day, I know that I'm not gonna like them.
Yeah,
I just, yeah,
make some judgments right off the bat.
yeah. But you can't really tell on the first day what teachers are gonna be good and bad. You gotta let it, you know, slide into the second week, and then you're like, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
now we know. Yeah. Do you do you know what came before the Big Bang? I don't know. I'm just reading these questions off. I have like written off.
No, I mean no one does, but I have a few ideas of what could have come before. Well, actually,
I
that's not even true. I don't even know. I don't
ideas.
necessarily think that like there was just nothing and then there was something. I feel like there's always been something, but then there was just a large concentration of something, and then that's what we call our universe. But I think there's like stuff like you know how galaxies are like so incredibly far apart,
Yeah.
but like yet it's all condensed into the same thing. I feel like there's stuff that's the same idea with the universe, is that there's more outside the observable universe. But it's just so unfathomably far away that we can never even like consider it real. I don't know.
Yeah. I bet that there was always something there. Maybe, you know, we just came about one day. We were just created. I'm kind of on the edge with like the whole religion stuff, but I don't know. I'm kind of more on the uh sciencey side of stuff.
Yeah, same. I don't necessarily think there's no like God though. I think there's a
Yeah.
good possibility of some higher being. Maybe not like I doubt it's what is in like the Bible and stuff. I don't think that us humans are on that level that we can comprehend such like celestial beings. But I wouldn't be surprised that there if there's like some thing out there that we just can't comprehend, like a fourth dimensional being or something.
Yeah, that's next level stuff.
Yeah, we'll never know
Crazy.
about it. Here's
It's
a
like
little,
black. Oh,
I
were
was
you gonna,
just, here's a little thought experiment. Um,
okay.
so, do you have any idea like how our brain functions, like in a
A,
biological term?
a little bit. Not
Like,
not really, but
like with like basically all our thoughts are come from these little like shocks with our synapses or whatever they're called. And it's like
yeah,
electrical currents and whatnot.
yeah.
Well, I heard somewhere, I don't remember where, but like technically our entire life and like everything like could just be fake and we could just be like in like a dream state and we could be like a brain in a
Oh,
jar being fed electrical stimuli to like create these kind of visions even though they're not actually happening. Kind of just
yeah.
like it's just one huge dream, which
The
is
aliens are behind it all. We're just in jars, and they're
just
just
little
watching us.
brains. I mean, it could be possible. We'll never know. That's why you can always just like, if you're just alone, always just be like, I know you're there. And
Yeah,
then they'll freak out the aliens. They'll be like, what? Or any ghosts.
start talking to yourself like in the middle, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Just be like, I know that you're there. I can see you.
Yeah. If you do that every night, you're gonna get like a stalker one of the times, and then he'll never go there again.
Yeah, sometimes I'm sleeping and I look across my bed, like my closet's right there. And sometimes I swear like it moved, like the door opened a little more, and it kind of wakes me up a little bit. I'm like, uh-oh, is
Do
there
you ever
someone in
are you ever
my
just like
closet?
looking somewhere and you see like a shadowy figure in your peripheral and you look there and there's
Y-
like nothing?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate that.
yeah,
That's the worst. Because like it's I don't know what causes that. I don't know if it's like a brain thing or something in your eye. It's the worst. I hate it.
yeah. I constantly do that. Or it's like my door's terrible. It's like it's glass, but it's like tinted glass. So
Oh
like if
yeah.
someone walks past my door, it's like a blur. So sometimes I like either I don't actually I can't tell, but like a blur goes past my door. I don't know if it's like my dog or like my mom, but like it freaks me out sometimes because I'm like, oh, yeah, I just I guess I have to deal with it and go back to sleep.
Yeah. Do you think ghosts are real? Or
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
spirits? Any
I'm
kind of
I'm uh,
paranormal force?
yeah, that I'm on the edge about that because I'm not gonna say that they're real, but I'm not gonna say that they're not.
Yeah.
Understand both points, you know?
Yeah.
Like I can understand like some stuff that we just can't explain, there's but then you could look at, oh, it's just your brain making images, for you. And I can understand saying that too, and probably that is probably some of it, but I don't know. I also think it's fun to believe in stuff like that.
I feel like ghosts in particular would be very scary to believe in because then I'd be like, well, unless it was like nice ghosts, like
Yeah.
Casper kind of style. But like if I just thought that like there was some evil demon in my house, I'd be like on edge just constantly, be like paranoid of everything, and I'd hate that.
Is uh
Um,
is your house older? Do you know when it was built?
I think it was built in like the 1940s or something. I mean, it's basically
Oh,
new because we've renovated it so much, but I think it's
yeah.
really old. I might be thinking of something else. I feel like I was told that it's really old. I don't know though.
Have you ever gone to like a haunted place before and like took a tour?
No, I want to though. Or like,
No.
not necessarily take a tour, but I want to go to like abandoned buildings. I know people have
Yeah, like a
offered.
abandoned hospital or something.
Yeah, there's this one place on the Mississippi River that's like this abandoned factory. I don't know if it was pretty cool. I want to go like to there. I
Where is
especially
it?
want to go to like abandoned areas that from like long time ago, just to see
Yeah,
like remnants of the past. 'Cause I mean, abandoned buildings are like one thing, but like seeing what it used to be like is super interesting.
Chernobyl would be cool to go to. I mean, I know it's like a bunch of radiation there, but I
Just
don't
wait
know.
like 1,000 years and it'll all go away, and then you can go. That would
Yeah,
be cool though. I kind of want to go
yeah.
to Chernobyl with the radiation, because I could like say I go there, even though I'd probably like die early.
You have to like, I know, I'm pretty sure that you can like go there, but I don't know if you can like,
You can, but it's covered by this
yeah.
big like dome thing, and you can't go in there.
You could like on like the outskirts you can go, but you can't
Yeah,
go like, uh, yeah. I don't know. That would be cool. I watched a documentary that wildlife is actually moving into Chernobyl because like the trees have grown and like
yeah. I keep getting recommended a video called "The Puppies of Chernobyl" or something like that, and I haven't watched it yet, but
probably sad.
probably.
Probably very sad.
I hope something interesting comes from like the nature there. I don't
Yeah.
I don't really think there would be because radiation's pretty brutal on like the on just life in general. That'd be cool.
We have
Some like
mutated
new.
fish that can like walk or something. It's like
Yeah,
has legs and just can talk and stuff.
be awesome. You know
Yeah.
how like you know how like crazy that would be if that actually happened? Like that would quite literally like rewrite biology. If
Yeah,
like
it was.
radiation worked in like comic sense, where it just gave you superpowers or like mutated you or something.
What if superheroes were real? I mean, I know that they've done shows about that, but like that would be. I feel like that could end the world, but it could also make it a lot better place. I don't know.
Um, yeah, I think it depends on. I think I haven't seen The Boys yet. I haven't watched it, but I'd have heard of it. It seems pretty accurate to how things would actually work, like how superheroes would have like a whole PR team and all that, like just be basically
Yeah,
products of some company. Although I don't think they'd be like all murderous people
yeah,
like they are. I think they'd be mostly chill, and then some would be like kind of mean. Feels like a commonplace thing though. That'd be cool. Like everyone had their own unique um thing.
yeah. I used to think about that in school. Like, what if everyone had a superpower? What would yours be if you had one?
Um, I would want something that's cool, but also could just work conveniently.
Yeah,
So I'd go with like some kind of rapid teleportation kind of thing, or flying would be pretty cool. But like super speed would be kind of lame, and super strength would be like feel like I'd break a lot of things on accident. You know?
yeah. I would have to do some major thought if I got that opportunity.
Yeah. Even flying would be weird because you can't go too high because it's cold and it's lack of air and stuff. So you'd have to like
Yeah,
find a balance, and then you'd have to like get used to it. But that'd be so cool.
it
Although
would.
if you lived in a world where everyone had like a unique power, or like most people had a unique power, I guess it would be. Eh, you have to get lucky, get something cool.
Uh, I just saw. Apparently, they're making a Wolverine video game for PS
hmm
for the PS.
I saw that and a Spider-Man sequel. I actually didn't see the Wolverine trailer. I just saw the Spider-Man one. I'd be a lot more excited about that if PS5 was like actually available. I could buy it.
Oh, you can't. Is it just so many people are getting it that
Yeah, it's also like
is
sold
it
out until like 2022 or something.
that's crazy.
They say, yeah. I mean, it's kind of expected. I feel like they could have handled the launch a bit better because it went out, sold out like instantly. There's a kid at my school who was talking about having a PS5, and I was like, what? How? Because
Really?
it's such like a, it's been like, I just like see it as like either you have to be super rich to have it or like, like be like some kind of influencer. So when like normal
Yeah,
people have it, I'm like, dang, it's crazy.
kind of like a celebrity a little bit.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, PS5 be nice to have. Actually, I don't even know. There's not that many games that are on it yet that I would want to get that like aren't on the PS4. Like I feel like I'd get a PS4 for now because there's more games on the PS4 I want to play than on the PS5. But also, I guess it's only been a year since it's come out, so I don't know.
wait, it's been a year. Wait, when
Has
did
it?
when
That's,
I don't know when did. Hold on, let me
isn't it
look it up.
November of last year? So almost a year.
Uh, I'm gonna look it up. It was November 12th, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming up.
Dang,
That is
that's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Man, COVID. phew, Who?
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Oh man.
pretty much sums it up.
I mean, who would have thought that? I mean, we're coming up on 2 years. I mean, we're not. We still got a ways
I
to go,
mean,
but
like, it's half or 1.5 years right now.
Yeah. I thought that COVID would be done by because this my me and my dad were talking about it, and when the schools got shut down for the first time, he was
Hmm.
like, "Oh yeah, it should be done by when school starts up next year, the 2020-2021 year." Uh, I was like, "Yeah, probably it might, you know." But then but then
It
you know,
didn't.
it didn't.
I
And
thought it'd be like just under a year until it was dealt with. Um,
yeah,
which it almost was, but then like the Delta variant and all sorts of stuff happened, and now it's like even more. It's like 3 times as contagious as it was the same time last year, or like wait, I didn't phrase that right. It's like 3 times more as contagious right now than it was the same time last year. So it's like we're
yeah,
even more in it than we were before, and it doesn't feel like it because I'm going to like school with like I still have to wear a mask, but like the restrictions are a bit lower and stuff. Just once you get
yeah,
vaccinated, you get in that mindset that you're like, "Ah, I'm gonna be fine, even though you aren't necessarily.
yeah. The vaccine kind of it makes you feel safer, but
I mean, you
Delta,
definitely are.
yeah,
It works against Delta too. It's just there's still the off chance that you get it. You can still spread it when you do get it. It's a whole ordeal. It'd be so much
Delta's,
easier if we just wore our dang masks. We had this like
yeah,
same conversation last time on the podcast.
really. What was Theo on?
Yeah, we didn't like spend too much time on it, I don't think, but we
Yeah,
talked about it. I mean, it's kind of hard not to talk about it,
yeah. Do you think America's the dumbest country?
like statistically, or just like
Uh, I
in
don't
terms
know.
of well, because
Well, I could look. I
um,
can give you the actual
I don't
answer.
think we are statistically, but we're definitely up there in terms of just like how we deal with our like just everything.
Yeah, I feel
Because
like we're just. I don't know. I feel like we might be like the laughing stock of like the other
we
countries look at us
we
and they're like,
definitely
oh,
are.
America. Yeah,
Like I'm sure the UK is not so fond of us.
yeah.
At least wasn't.
They need to start brushing their teeth before they.
Yeah, tell those those Brits that we're not fond of them either.
Yeah.
Yeah, America needs to get their stuff together though. We got a lot of problems. We aren't solving a lot of them.
Let's see. I'm looking at the IQ. Singapore's number one with 108, according to worldpopulationreview.com. Uh, and the US is 98, ranked 32nd.
Hey, we're in top 100. That's not so bad. How many countries are there? Like 300.
Yeah, we're above Russia, so that's good.
Let's go.
That's
That's
uh,
right. Those stupid Russians.
yeah. Jeez, there's a Russian kid who lives where we live. He's like his name's Frank, I think. It's
Frank? Dang.
yeah, he's like people call him Frank the Tank because he's like built, but
That's
he's just
insane. Man, I
Russian.
want to meet him now.
Yeah, bring him on the podcast. Maybe
I
he'll
might
find
have
out.
to. You might have to get like a first look into what it's like to be Russian.
Yeah,
Be
we just don't
interesting.
we don't know anything about him. Like we just invite him on.
America is like the most disconnected country from other countries. Like I feel like most of us have like no idea about any other country in terms of like what it's like to live there. I feel like a lot of us just have this idea that most places are like America, and it's
Yeah,
very much not. Like I didn't know that Great Britain, I kind of thought that like just every country loved their flag, but that's like not true. Like Great Britain doesn't really fly their flag a lot of places except for in like important buildings. I was like,
yeah,
dang, okay, because we have it like everywhere.
yeah. Would you ever think about moving out of the country when you're older?
Yeah, but like not 'cause I hate America, just 'cause I would want to live somewhere like Italy, just 'cause I love Italy. And
Italy's
I think,
nice.
yeah, Italy is really stacked as a country. They got like good food, good scenery, and their language is cool. French
Uh,
and Spanish, pretty much. That's cool.
yeah, Sweden. What's the one country who's like they're like really they're like cracked down on like COVID stuff. Like one person gets it, they shut down the entire
It's
country.
New Zealand, isn't it?
New Zealand.
Or I'm
Yeah, I
sure a
would.
lot of places, but New Zealand was like known for having like 8 cases like per 5 months or something. And they were just like living life normally there because they just shut down like everything for like 3 months, and then they came back and they were just living life.
Dude, dude, I love New Zealand. They got
I
it.
would love
They
to
got
live
it
in New
down.
Zealand. That's like better
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah. Wonder if it has those spiders that Australia has.
Probably does, but eh. I like spiders, but like Australia is a little too much for me. I've seen those videos of those like 8-inch leg span spiders just crawling on the roof or on their
Yeah.
ceiling. Like I'd hate that. If you could
Yeah.
live in any country, where'd you live? Like
Hmm.
permanently, not just like buy a house.
Um, like besides America?
Well, you can say America if you want.
I mean, I don't really have a. Listen. I do have problems with America. I feel like we could fix some things, but like honestly, maybe I would want to live in like I don't know. Canada might be nice, like in some places.
Canada's cold. That's my main problem with Canada. It's just so
France,
cold.
I wouldn't mind France or like Italy. I wouldn't mind that. I feel like I would have to learn the language though, and that would like
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's the hard part about moving to there. Um, yeah, I mean, we're pretty lucky to live in America. I think
Yeah,
despite all the problems, the positives certainly outweigh the negatives. Well,
yeah,
I mean, I think so. Especially if you're just like living life. Like all the suburban people love to get all hyped about politics and like how whoever ruined the country. Like it doesn't really affect them at the end of the day. Unless you're like a minority, then it kind of sucks. But
yeah,
we're not, so we don't really have to worry about it.
hmm, yeah. I'm happy with where I live. No complaints. You know,
Yeah,
we could be in a lot worse situations, so
yeah, pretty
you
dang
know,
lucky
we are.
considering how unlucky a lot of the other places in the world is. Like
Yeah,
freaking like South America.
yeah.
South America's crazy. I feel like it'd be way nicer, but like most of most of the countries like or most of the continents in like poverty. And then like
Well,
Brazil is like insane.
yeah, with the cartel running around and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Yeah,
It's a
they
cartel. Yeah, I
well,
guess so.
that's I feel like that's like Mexico has a ton of cartel people.
Yeah, they definitely do.
And I don't know, I saw some like headlines that said like if you're like a cop, I don't know, like the cartel was like flying flags or said like if you're a cop, we're gonna come kill you. That made me sad for a little bit, but then I remembered I don't live in Mexico, so
Yeah, that'd be scary. Not to live in Mexico, but to like have a like some just imminent force running around that could just like kidnap you and torture you if they really wanted. Although as long, I mean, you probably wouldn't really um be like a victim to them unless you like mess around with like money or something. But like if you like talk to the wrong guy or like stink eye the wrong guy, you might just be dead. We don't have any of
Yeah,
that in America. We just got like gangs, which are like the police can just take care of that. But like the police are can't really do so much against the cartel.
yeah. Elon Musk. Well, actually, not Elon Musk. I don't know if he said this, but do you think that um like train transportation could be the way of the future, like high-speed trains and not
Oh,
like
like the Hyperloop.
yeah.
I don't really get the appeal to the Hyperloop because I mean, it's not like our current. It just seems it's so expensive for something that is really not necessary. You know, like I think where is it? Either China or Japan has like the magnetic like train thing that is the Hyperloop would just essentially be. Um, and it's like it's not really anything new from just like a metro or subway or just a normal train. I think it's with the like tube that Elon Musk is trying to make, you know. Like that'd be so expensive, and I just use a train. Like I don't see the point. I don't know. I think a lot
Yeah,
of Elon's like
yeah.
little wacky things that he's making are kind of unnecessary. I think Tesla
Elon's
cars are cool.
yeah, I like Tesla cars. I like
Yeah,
his SpaceX too. I feel like he could do some cool stuff with that. Uh,
yeah. But like, okay, wait, I need to confirm this because I saw like a Tesla bot thing, and I didn't know if it was a joke or not. Okay,
a
it's
robot?
not a joke. Wait, is it? I don't.
Wait, like a robot or
Yeah,
like
like
what
a
do you?
robot.
Oh,
I just I don't know what it does or like what it's supposed to do. It's a 5'8", 45 pound. Oh wait,
oh
no,
yeah, yeah.
125 pound humanoid thing. It could
That's
run up to
scary.
5 miles per hour, and it just okay. So it just like does tasks for you, I guess.
Yeah,
That
Elon
okay?
just
That's the thing that's gonna kill us in the future.
yeah. I don't know. Dude, AI kind of scares me and all that. Those robots. Dude, Elon, he's just his brain just works so fast. I feel like he has an idea
Yeah,
and he
he
just like
really.
writes it down and then like tells like the people to like make it happen. I have a lot of money, so here you go.
Yeah,
But
he needs to really calm down. If Elon Musk wanted to, he could like end the world.
he
Or
could.
not end the world, but like he could like crash economic like things if he just wanted to. Like how he caused the whole GameStop thing and like ruined stocks
Yeah.
for like a week. Like he has so much influence and so much money. It's crazy.
Elon Musk is just pure evil. He's just
King of the Redditors. That's
yeah.
what he is.
Reddit. I don't have Reddit. I just don't. Uh, do you have Reddit? I don't think you
Yeah,
do,
I
right?
use it for
Oh,
like I don't go on like the meme pages. I just use it for like I go on the subreddits for games I like. Mostly the Elden Ring one where they just post like news and memes and stuff. And it's just like this is cool.
is that game out yet, or is it still
No,
a
it's
ways on?
still it's January 22nd. So yeah, like what 6, 7 months? I think
I need to
six
see
months.
gameplay.
It
And
has
I might get
gameplay.
it. I might get it. It seems like it might be up my alley because I kind of like the fantasy stuff like that.
RPGs.
But yeah,
Um, well, I've literally recommended Dark Souls to like every single living person that I know. But I mean, if you like RPGs, Dark Souls is a good RPG, or Dark Souls 3, or whichever one. So you can look into that. I could always use someone who likes Dark Souls to play with. Um,
yeah,
I don't know if this is because I'm making a like a good fat video essay on Dark Souls, and it's coming out September 22nd, so 10 days as of recording this. I don't know if I'm gonna wait to release this after or before. I'll keep it vague if not, just in case, because I want it to be. I don't know, it's stacking up to be my magnum opus of my channel.
How
And I definitely
long?
the script is 7 pages and I haven't recorded it yet, so I don't know exactly, but it's a pretty hefty script. So I think over 10 minutes. It'll probably be over 10 minutes.
Would you recommend Skyrim or Dark Souls?
I have not played Skyrim,
Oh,
ironically enough, but probably Dark Souls anyway. I've seen a lot of gameplay from Skyrim and I'd probably like it. I just haven't gotten around to playing it.
yeah. Do you like
Uh,
those like huge open world games?
yes, but they have to be done right. Because a lot of open world games are just like barren and like they have some stuff, but like most of it's just like it's either just nothing there, or like random stuff that has nothing to do with anything, and that just fills the open world. But I think if you do an open world game right, it's like really good. I know Elden Ring's gonna be open world, and I am a little strange on that. Like I don't know exactly if I'm gonna like it because the gameplay hasn't really shown the open worlds that much. So I don't know, but I'll probably still like it. I'm sure
Wait,
as hell gonna buy it, so it doesn't really
Elden
matter.
Ring's not like a it's not like a sequel or anything to like a pre like a
No, it's its own
it's like a
thing.
new okay.
Yeah. Uh, I don't really like sequel video games to be honest. I think I think video games are at their best when they're their own IP. Except for like I guess Portal 2 and Half-Life 2 are like both better than the original. But I haven't played those, so I don't know. I don't really care. I like when
Yeah.
games have just like a just like an isolated story, and then there's no like need for like a sequel. Like the only reason Dark Souls has 2 sequels is just because it made money. Like that game works perfectly well on its own. And I mean, I
Yeah.
like the sequels, but like they're kind of unnecessary.
I would be scared to do a sequel if like my first game was like super successful because I wouldn't want to ruin the legacy.
Hmm. Sequelitis. I think
Yeah.
I think if you make something similar but like different enough, like if you made a really successful game, I think the way to go is to like take what worked with that game, fix what didn't, and then like build a whole new story, new characters, new narrative and everything around it, and then like change it enough so it'll be good. But I guess that doesn't work in some scenarios. But I think that'd be my philosophy behind it.
Is there a perfect game out there? Like a like 10 out of 10, like
Dark Souls,
no
no,
limit,
actually that's not a perfect game. I consider that game a masterpiece, but I know for a fact it's not perfect.
like
Um,
barely any flaws, like pretty much 10 out of 10.
I think Minecraft is definitely up there. I know Minecraft's like all
Ooh, yeah.
ultra popular nowadays, but I think that game is extremely solid. There's not a lot wrong with that game. The only reason I don't play it as much is just because like I've already played it so much. Like I've at this point I'm just like building stuff in creative every time I play it. Um, but that's an easy answer, I think. I think
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game came out or not came out. Is that one's pretty good. Except as a Zelda game, that game is eh. But as like a game, just on its own, it's very good. That game also has very little flaws, if any. I can't really think of any. Well, actually, no, I could think of one, but it's not really a flaw. It's just a nitpick. What do you think?
Yeah. Um, I would agree with Minecraft. I'd say Minecraft's pretty. The only problem I have with Minecraft is if they add like a mob that's like doesn't really, it's like not doesn't fit. But other than that, I would say Minecraft. I'm not a big, you know, video game person, but when I like a good game, I'll play it till the end and I'll enjoy it. But only only certain games that are nice. I'm looking at the top 100 games of all time, and wait, let me scroll to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is number 2 on the list.
Yeah, that's the
Ah, yes, number 1, Legend of Zelda. Uh, yeah,
yeah,
the
the Breath of the Wild or the original
uh
or a different one. I assume Breath
Ocar
of the Wild.
Ocarina of Time. Oh,
Oh,
Ocarina or
Ocarina of Time. I guess I haven't actually
Ocarina.
played that, but that one's like big and popular because I don't actually know why that's so popular. I mean, I know it was just like revolutionary because of its story and all that, but like I don't know. Wait, top 100 games of all time.
What was the prime? When was the prime age for video games? Like early 2000s, late 90s?
Um, I don't know. I think some of my favorite games came out like I have a list of my favorite games on my phone actually. Hold on, let me look because I'm not like a big thing. I'm not big on like the retro games or like perfect era of games. I think we got some pretty good games nowadays. But I don't. Oh, okay, here. Oh wow, this list needs some big changing. When did I make this? September 26th, 2020. So I made this a year ago.
Are these your favorite games or like games that you've
Yeah, these
played?
are my top 10 favorite games. Wii Sports Resort, Hollow Knight, Zelda Skyward Sword, Dead Cells, Mario Galaxy, Smash Ultimate, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Dark Souls, Breath of the Wild, and Minecraft from 10 to 1. Yeah, this is before I beat Mine or Dark Souls, I think, because I started playing, or no, actually it was after. I started playing in the summer of 2020 because I just wasn't as passionate. All those games came out in like 2010-ish, and then some of them came out more recently. So I don't really know.
The original Wii might be one of my, has to be. Actually, I might go Xbox 360, top console for me, but the Wii has to be second.
Um,
I love the Wii.
I have a special place in my heart for the Xbox 360 because I didn't own any games that I cared about on that besides Halo 3. But I had like 10 demos installed, and I would just play them. I was one of the Star Wars Lego games. It was Lost Planet, which was just an alien shooter game, and it was this game called shoot, what was it called? Test Drive, which is just like you're supposed to like do races and stuff, but you couldn't do the races because you were in the demo. So the only thing you could do in the demo was crash cars and just evade the police, and that's all I did. And so
Oh,
like I that's kind of just how I know that all I know from the Xbox 360. Now, of course, I had the Wii. I love the Wii.
yeah, I don't think they're ever gonna recreate that. Like the feel that a console had. I don't know. It just has such an, I don't know.
I think console gaming has definitely died down. I just don't think things haven't been as innovative lately, you know? Like there hasn't really been a lot of games like even Nintendo who's like known for that. Like they have the Switch and that was awesome. But like the games they've been making recently have been like subpar. Like as of I think 2017 they made two of their best games and then from then on they made like kind of okay games until like I don't know. Smash Ultimate's pretty good, but even I got sick of that after a while.
Maybe it's time for VR to make its climb to the mountaintop. That's the
I
best
don't
way to game.
I don't think VR will ever truly surpass like console gaming or even PC gaming. Or I don't think anything's surpassing PC gaming for a while. But I think just not enough people like most people can play like a console game and have a good time depending on the game, but not everyone can play a VR game because whether they have like
Yeah.
some problem or like even playing VR for like 2 hours will hurt my eyes and they'll like burn and I have to like take a break. And also I think VR kind of ironically limits games. Like obviously you can do a lot more, but like third person games are pretty much non-existent on the VR. And like I think third person games are some of the best games just 'cause like I don't know. I don't really know actually. I can't really explain it. I don't think VR will be too. I think it'll always be like a on the side for
Yeah.
for a
And
long time.
unless they get VR to be like, have you seen the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, if they get it to like that, where it's like so realistic, but that's like not anytime soon. That's
Hmm. Yeah,
like,
that well, okay, yeah, that would be like that'd be crazy. But I don't think that's happening for a while. I'm just
yeah,
gonna stick with my PC. I think PC gaming's kinda kinda the best. Not 'cause like just 'cause PCs are so like customizable. And
yeah,
like they have so many games and you could play keyboard, you could play with controller, you could hook up VR if you really wanted to.
yeah. I know. I like it a lot more. And you could switch. It's like super easy to do all this stuff, whether you want to like talk with your friends or like watch YouTube or whatever. You don't
Hmm.
have to. Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, PC Master Race, I guess.
PC baby.
I
I'm
do want
looking
to
at
upgrade my PC,
Oh yeah.
but it's
Uh,
expensive.
how much did yours cost to build it?
600 around that much. And I think I got a pretty good PC for $600. I don't know any of what I have because my friend like helped me buy everything. So I didn't do
Yeah,
like
same.
I mean I did a good amount of research, but I didn't I kind of just let him do most of it. I know I got the AMD graphics card. I don't know what model, but that's pretty good. And then that's kind of all I know. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I thought building it. I was watching his videos of people building it. I'm like, oh yeah, that doesn't seem that hard, you know? Yeah, yeah. And actually building like
Building
putting
is
the
fun.
pieces,
I
yeah,
really
it's
like building
fun
PC.
until you get to like the all the cables and you're like,
Yeah, I
where do
completely
I
let my friend do that. I
yeah,
didn't even
where
do
do I put these in the motherboard? Like this makes no sense.
it.
There's like no directions whatsoever.
Yeah, I wish I could build more PCs though. I wish I had that kind of money because they're fun.
Yeah.
Also, my PC doesn't light up like the cool ones do. That'd be
Uh, I think my graphics card lights up. It's like red.
well,
That's kind
mine
of
has
cool.
like a dot on the like a couple like little dots, but they're not like LED cool like things. They're just there for like some reason. I don't know. The little blue light and a little red light. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, sometimes my PC starts going like, and I think it's like gonna explode. Like
Wait,
the fan like just starts going like, and then
every, every
I
time
don't
I
know.
update my PC and restart it, it'll be like, "Meow," and I'll like really loud, and I like freak out for a second. I'm like, oh no, but then
Yeah,
it stops.
I would get so scared when I was playing my 360 when I was younger, and I would go to turn it off, and there was like a heat wave when I would like, I was like, did I just, is it gonna catch on fire? I don't know. I would get kind of get
Did you,
freaked out.
did you ever get the red ring of death on the Xbox?
No, I didn't. My
I didn't
dad did
either.
on his old one, but no, our current one
I didn't
still
even
gets
know it
the
was like a thing until not that long. Well, okay, like I guess like 3 years ago. But like I'd be so sad if that happened. Like as a kid, I'd be distraught. I'd be sad now because I still play it
Yeah,
like sometimes just for like memories.
yeah, yeah. It's just I don't know. It's nostalgia. I just miss being, a kid playing. I hate
Yeah,
growing up.
I know, it
It's just
sucks.
the worst.
Everything was so much easier.
Yeah, I actually have to do stuff for myself, and my parents
Yeah,
can't hand everything to me.
I gotta get like a job now. Like what?
Oh yeah, where are you gonna work?
I don't know. I'd like a Smoothie King or something. I don't know. Probably just get a
Yeah.
retail job. A lot of my friends like work with their parents. I'd be like, oh, that'd be so much easier and less stressful. It's like I could just like, but my dad works at like this. I don't even know what my dad does. He always explains it to me, but I never understand. He does something with like electronics and like helping people. I don't know. He said I could be his HR department, but I mean like as a joke. Like HR
Oh,
departments are that'd be very stressful for me. Also, like there's like no way I could do that with like school and everything.
yeah. I'm trying to get a job at the snow cone stand. If you know the COD, he's gonna hook me up.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna try to hook me up
COD.
with something,
The COD's
but we'll
never been
see.
on this channel either.
He might need to be the next guest.
He might be. I want to get everyone before I end the season.
So
I,
it's Theo, me,
Theo is
and then
already
who?
on
Yeah,
twice, so he's
who?
not gonna be on for a while because he was on like my scuffed one, which was
Yeah,
bad, and then he's on the newer one, the redo
yeah,
reboot,
yeah.
and
He's
now
not allowed
you.
on anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe we'll like call in. We could call in right now. Wait, actually, no, because we're in like a DM call. It'd be a whole thing. I'd have to plan ahead if I want to do that.
yeah,
But that's
yeah.
the most he gets. He gets like a 5 minute call in, and then
Come
no
out
more.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, no more.
Speaking of the podcast, we're an hour in already, which is
Wow.
kind of wacky. And I haven't even made a secret word. That was the big thing on my last one. We had a
What's that?
secret word. Just we said it we just kept typing up the secret word and we said it at the very end to see if people
Oh,
actually watch.
oh,
I don't even
man.
remember it. Oh wait. Oh no, yeah, I do. It was there were two. It was pineapple and Snapple.
You could go back to like the when you're posting this and like in the middle you could like flash something that's like secret word, like put this in the comments if you watched, and then
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess that requires editing though. And
yeah.
actually, I like video editing personally, which is why I want to take my channel in a more edit heavy approach. Um, but I haven't really found what I want to make yet. I think the video essay style kind of thing is probably gonna be my main thing, except the problem with those is I have to voice over and I'm really bad at reading out a script or from a script. And my parents and like my brother will always barge my room
Mm.
like every second, so like I always I'd have to do it like really late at night, like now or something.
Do you use DaVinci or what's your
Yeah, I use
editing?
DaVinci.
Yeah, I know how to use DaVinci, but like also I have no idea, so I just figured it out. Like I
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't
bother
watch any
watching.
tutorials, even though I should, because I know there's way more to it and I don't use it enough of it.
Yeah, I can do basic stuff. It's not that
Yeah,
hard to do like like put pictures and music and stuff. That's
yeah, yeah.
pretty easy. Yeah.
I do wish there were more like good free editors that had like simple UI. Because there's this one. I know you can video edit with Blender, but Blender is so freaking complicated. I have no idea how to use it. So I
I've
just used I
never
didn't.
it's I've never heard of Blender. Is that
Blender
like
is the one that's like it's not really a video editor. It's like you render like 3D objects with it most of the time. And it's you could do a lot with it, especially considering it's free, but it's so complicated. So I don't
yeah.
know. And you need a good PC if you want really good renders. I don't know. DaVinci's easy though. And
Yeah.
sometimes I just make something like real quick on my phone because my phone has some easy editors, like the free version of Premiere, Adobe Premiere. It's
Wait.
Rush Premiere. It's
Uh,
pretty
you
nice.
can just
Yeah.
use iMovie, right? You have an iPhone.
iMovie sucks. I hate iMovie so much.
Really?
Yeah, because sometimes it'll just start downloading my videos from the i like cloud, and it'll just never download, and I can never get it, and I just lose the footage, and it's so annoying. Also, iMovie is like pretty limited. Like the PC version's better, but I don't have a Mac, so it's
Wait,
pretty
what do you edit on your phone again? What was the thing that you
Rush
use?
Premiere. It's the
I
free
need to.
version of just Premiere,
There's
and it's
no,
pretty nice.
there's no watermark, right?
No, I don't,
Okay, nice. Because I
usually.
used this one thing and there's watermark.
Was it what was it called? I don't remember. There's a one that I was thinking of. I don't remember what it's called. It starts with a K.
It was like some weird one. It was really sketchy, and I was like, it was like we want your photos, like put your photos, and I'm like, okay. So I like had to put my photos in this app, and it probably has all my information. Like it was really weird, and I uploaded it on YouTube, but I took it down
I
because it
used
was
to
like,
have Splice, which I edited my really old videos with like 3 years ago. And Splice isn't really bad, but it's like I use the default music, which most of the videos didn't fit at all. That was like
yeah.
that's when I did my drawing videos.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, back in
Wait,
the
do you still have those on your?
yeah, I do. I don't like privating,
Nice.
or well, okay, that's not true. I private a lot of videos, but I don't private my videos out of like embarrassment most of the time. Because if I did that, I'd private all my drawing videos, because most of them are not good. Um,
Dude, I love them.
but I private videos mostly just because like this adds literally nothing to my YouTube channel. This is just like a pointless video.
Didn't you like prank your brother one time?
Yeah, I still have that one up, pranking little baby Elliot. I love that video. That's one of my older videos that I still really like.
Yeah,
I think that's my best video. That's not true. I don't think it's my best, but
it might be.
actually I don't really know what my best video is. That's actually up there, just out of pure content. Um, oh,
Randy Bandit.
I just saw the images you sent, and oh
Oh
God,
yeah,
I don't want to. Okay, close on my
that's when we're
phone.
talking about the spiders
Yeah,
way back. Yeah,
say Randa Bandit.
yeah, Randy Bandit.
I had Egg on the podcast, but who I really need Randa Bandit.
Yeah, we need him back. I'm watching little baby. Dude, I need to comment on that video. You need to turn the comments on for
I
pranking
don't
little
think I
baby.
can because it has Elliot in it, and he was considered a child. So
Uh, Rap.
I know it makes me sad. Hold on,
Man.
is there anything I can do? Because I do, I would love to have that open. To be honest, my drawing videos were my most popular videos. Like my Looksy video when I was into like uh Crypt TV, like the little short horror videos. That has 18,000 views,
Wait.
which is like and 226 likes. That video blew up and it's not very good.
Oh,
I said on oh my internet's dying on my phone.
how to get ancient Mew Pokemon
Oh
cards.
that yeah, that video is pretty funny. I always consider myself like 3 years ago like super oblivious and like I didn't know, but like it's pretty clear that I was aware of satire, and that's kind of just weird to think about. I don't know, because that wasn't that long ago. It was only 3 years ago. I was in seventh, sixth grade or something. That video is also very controversial.
The comments are so funny.
Yeah,
Reaction gamer guy comment. Oh, dude.
yeah, I
That
do love.
comment.
I was thinking for a while I was gonna make a Like, I was gonna read out my comments from that video, but I decided against it. I was gonna do it with Willie D, but then I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I need him on the podcast. He could be like the
Yeah.
finale.
Those daily backflips.
I know. Those are insane. I love those. I love those. Oh yeah, Googling Google also has 5,000 views. I don't know. When are we gonna
Googling
get some?
Google.
When are we gonna get more servo content?
Well, actually, I'm working on a video. Actually, I'm working on
Oh
two
yeah.
videos. And technically, I could upload a video. Right, wait.
You could do it
What?
live on the podcast. Well, I guess it's not live because this probably isn't coming out for a little bit. But you could do it on the podcast right now.
We'll see. We'll see. I
Maybe.
have some videos that I could upload, but
You give a
they're
little
in the vault.
sneak peek, maybe.
They're
Not
in the
sneak
vault.
peek, but all right, fine.
Well, hold on.
Maybe just like not necessarily a sneak peek, but like a
Let
little
me.
descriptor.
Wait, have you seen my Beach Toad Ink video?
Uh,
It's like my,
maybe.
like, I don't know. I made it. I've shown some people. But wait, I need to wait. Hold on. I need to show you.
Is it
Let me take a.
unlisted or something? Or like,
No, no, no. I've shown it to some people. I haven't uploaded it
oh,
yet.
it's not uploaded. No, I haven't seen it then.
Yeah. Uh, wait, does he have? Oh, wait, I'm sending it to you right now. Does he have two YouTube channels?
Who?
Theo. He has one that's like his full name, and then he has another that's like his.
Oh, well, he has his school account, I think,
Oh.
from our old school, not
Oh,
his
okay.
current one. And then he has a few, I think. He has Random Bandit animation. Or no, that's it. No, he has a oh shoot. He has Random Bandit, which used to be Random Bandit animations, and then he has Egg, which is just like I think his just YouTube account. Like he doesn't really post on it. And then he has his his school account, and then he has another one that was specifically for Pokemon, but I don't remember the name of it. Maybe just lost to time.
Um,
Unlike me, I only have one. Been
I
sticking
have
with it
one.
for a long time.
I have one video that's. I don't even remember this. It's called
Was it your
Find
Doom
Out.
video?
No,
Oh,
I don't think I can show it today. I'll have to send it like another time. Maybe I can pop in on a future podcast and like we can watch it.
maybe.
But
They call
yeah,
that cameos on the podcast.
call-ins,
Yeah,
get a quick little
do like
5 minute.
prank calls.
Yeah,
I'm always so afraid to prank call because I feel like I'm gonna like get like doxxed or something. Also, I
yeah.
just feel bad.
Dude,
I
I've
don't know.
I've prank called some like I look up like old commercials, like super old, like cheap
Oh
commercials, and
yeah,
some of them have numbers, and there's this old fireworks shop, and I called them, and I don't know, I said something stupid, but then I kept calling them, and they're like, "We have your number written down. We're gonna call the police." And then I was like, "All right," and I called them a week later, and they still remembered me.
Once I remember our friends that were calling Domino's and they got
Oh,
really mad. The guy was like mean. He was like, I don't remember what he said. He said some mean stuff.
that's bold calling Domino's.
I like Domino's too.
Domino's or Papa John's?
I don't know. I normally get Domino's, but Papa John's is good too. I think I don't I don't know. I think it's Domino's, not necessarily because they make better pieces, because I have them more often. All right.
Yeah.
I think we're far enough in the podcast. It's time for some controversial questions.
Yeah,
All right. You ready?
I'm
First
ready.
one is cereal a soup?
Okay. Oh gosh, put me on the spot. Well, first I need to look up definition of soup.
Well, okay, hold on. Just give your instinctual,
Uh,
like
my
just gut feeling.
gut feeling.
Yeah,
I would say my gut. I mean, no one calls cereal soup, but I feel like by
true.
definition it's going to be because it's like I don't know. Have you ever had those like spaghettios that's like in tomato soup? Like it's like
Uh,
noodles that are like or maybe like the letters
I know what you're talking about, but I mean, I've never had it, but yeah.
and you eat it with a spoon too, but it's like I bet you the definition is going to be something like a bowl or like of liquid that like has I don't know. My gut says yes, but I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Okay, I'll look it up too. A liquid dish typically made of boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc., and
Oh,
stock or water. A
so no.
substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance and consistency. All right, now let's compare that to cereal. No, not cerebral. Cereal definition. Your definition. A grain used. Wait, no. A breakfast food made from roasted grain, typically eaten with milk. So according to Oxford, no. And I think according to society, also no. I think most people would say cereal isn't soup.
All right. What about hot dog? Is a hot dog a a sub or a sandwich?
A sub?
Or I guess a sandwich. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Or is it just a hot dog?
Sorry, I was deep in thought. Um, is a hot dog a sub or a sandwich? I think a
Or
hot
is it
dog could be
is
considered a sub, but well, actually, because in a sub is a sandwich.
yeah, so it's
Like
just
this
like is
is,
a hot dog a sandwich then?
yeah. I think I think a hot dog is because I think a sandwich needs to have. Well, I don't even know about that because you can have a cheese sandwich. I was gonna say I think a sandwich could have it can have multiple or like has to needs like multiple ingredients, like more than just bread and something like it needs to have multiple components, but that's not necessarily true. I think a hot dog is its own thing because you can also have like a bratwurst and consider that like a hot dog, you know?
Yeah. I uh I think sandwich the definition of a sandwich. An item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between
Ooh,
them.
okay. A hot dog thing is not two pieces though. It's one
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah,
Same
that's
with
what
a
I'm.
sub though.
Yeah, that's the other
So
thing. A
is
sub.
a
It,
because I think a hot dog can be considered a sub sandwich, but
yeah.
then most people call. See, I even said it. I said sub sandwich. So I don't
Mm.
know.
So maybe a hot. Maybe a subs. Okay, hold on. Now I need to look up the definition of a sub.
The definition of a hot dog is a frankfurter, especially one served hot in a long, soft roll and topped with various condiments. Um, and that sounds like a sub. The only difference between is that you hold them differently. It's like you don't hold a sub upright.
Yeah.
So I
The
guess you could
U.S.
eat
Dep
it.
yeah. Uh, I would say. Okay. Here's the thing. I would say that by definition, well, the U.S. Department of Agriculture defines it as well. It is a hot dog or it is a sandwich. A hot dog is a sandwich. But I'm not gonna call a hot dog a sandwich personally. I'm not gonna say, that's just I'm just not gonna say it.
All right. All
So
right. Here we're getting more and more controversial as we go here. Um, It's getting pretty late, so we're gonna wrap this up soon, but a few more questions. Cats or dogs?
Ooh, I feel like cats get a lot. They get a lot of hate. And I feel like a lot of people are gonna say dogs, but listen, I like both. I like both cats and dogs, but uh, I would have to go with cats. I just love cats. My cat's awesome. I love my cat.
Yeah, I was a dog person for a while, because, I mean, I still am, I guess. Because, I mean, there's like so much variety with dogs, more so than cats. But, like, I think meme culture has definitely skewed
Yeah,
my opinion, because there are so many funny cats out there. Like, I mean, I've basically built like part of my identity off loving Bingus.
yeah,
Um,
dude. I
and
love
like
Bingus.
all those little funny guys. And there's not anything with like with a dog like that. I mean, there's Butter Dog and like some other ones maybe, but
That is,
cats just have this like feeling. They're
yeah,
just so much more funny. And also, I think cats are just the better pet if you're gonna like maybe if I
yeah,
have like a family, I'll go with a dog, but like is in my current state, I'd go with a cat as a pet.
yeah. Because cats, you can leave. You can leave a cat at home. Like if you go on a trip for like a couple days, you can leave the cat at home and have like your neighbor come feed it. With a dog, you gotta take it on walks and let it
Yeah,
outside,
yeah,
and it probably costs more to with a dog as well.
yeah. I think it's all personality based, but
That is
I'm
true.
personally a cat guy.
Yeah.
All right. Um, second to last question. Would you rather be really big or really small?
Hmm.
I know my answer for this
How big we talking?
one. Let's say like, shoot, I just read it off something, so I don't actually know. Let's say, well, judging by it said, since it said really big, say like 50 feet, and then really small is like an inch.
Oh, mm, definitely an inch. I'll have to go with an
Yeah,
inch.
same. I think life would just be so much more exciting if you were an inch big. It'd be
Yeah.
also be way harder though. Like walking across the room would be like a mile, and like just animals would become like monsters. Being really big
Yeah,
would be cool. You'd just be so powerful, but it'd be kind of boring.
but the other thing is like, where would you sleep? If you were like 50 feet, you'd have
Yeah.
like, I don't know, if you were an inch,
Like, what
like
would you
someone could
eat?
build you. Yeah, that's true too. You need to,
You'd have to like drink from like a river. Like you couldn't.
yeah,
What are you supposed to eat? If you're small, like a crumb would like
yeah,
feed you.
and someone
But
can build
being,
you like a little house and
yeah, had
stuff.
like popsicle sticks,
Yeah,
something. I could just live in
pretty.
like my Lego house and I'd be fine.
Yeah, Legos. I love Legos.
I love Legos too.
Yeah,
They're getting so expensive though. It sucks. Um,
yeah.
all right. Oh, actually, before we ask the last question, um, what is? I know this already happened, but what are your opinions on the Judgment Day, known as 9/10/21?
Oh shoot. Uh,
Because I know it's like a meme and everything, and it's all funny, but like that's kind of crazy. Like that's a once in a
yeah.
100 years. That's never gonna happen. We're not. We're not gonna be alive for 9/10/21 and 21/21.
Listen, I'm just glad that I was spared.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I wasn't killed. But it is pretty crazy, and it's like a special feeling, especially on like Friday the 13th, whenever that is. You get
hmm
like, wow, is it really Friday the 13th? Like, I don't know.
Do you remember 12/12/12? December 12th, 2012. Because I remember little 7-year-old me made a huge deal about that. I knew. Because that's not going to happen again for also 100 years.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't remember that day, but
That's
I
the, yeah. I mean, I just remember telling my mom that, and she'd just be like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, this is not ever going to happen again. It will, but like, I probably won't be alive unless I live to 107, which would be quite the feat, but that's
yeah. When do you
unlikely.
think you're gonna? What do you think you're gonna live to? What age?
Um, if nothing goes wrong and I'm like continuing my current lifestyle, probably like 80s or like 90s maybe. I don't think I'll live past 100.
Yeah. I hope to live past 100. That's my goal, but you
Yeah,
know,
same, but I don't know. I think
uh,
with
uh,
the modern technology and everything, it's hard to stay healthy or healthy enough to reach 100. So I don't know,
yeah.
but it's it's almost an hour and 30 minutes now into the podcast. So I'm gonna ask this one final question. This is a toughie, and
Right.
then I'm gonna wrap it up. But sound the alarms. This is the final one. Um, okay, there's a joke one, and then there's like an actually interesting one. I'm debating which one to do.
You
All
should
right.
do. I don't know. Whatever, whichever one you feel is would be
Okay,
the
you know
best.
what? I changed my mind. We're gonna do both. Which
Yes.
came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh shoot. Uh. Uh.
This is the classic question.
I used to have like a definitive answer a couple years ago. I'd be like, but I mean,
Little me was always like a smart aleck. I'd always be like, oh, the dinosaurs. And now I'm like,
yeah,
man, I was so lame as a kid.
yeah.
I mean, it's
Earth.
true, but no one
Yeah.
cares. No one wants that answer. I say the
Uh,
egg. No, I
yeah.
don't. I don't actually know what I say. I'm just gonna
I,
say the egg.
I would say the egg too because the egg like I feel like we just evolve and like eggs have always been around. Like we came from chickens came from dinosaurs, so the
Yeah.
dinosaurs they had
One day a
eggs, so
dinosaur just laid an egg and a chicken came out. That's how that happened.
that's how it happened.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. That's how
Yeah.
evolution works. All right.
Yeah,
Now
they just
here's
change like automatically.
yeah, you can give birth to like a or like one day a monkey just gave birth to like a human and they just started walking away.
Yeah.
Like I have business to do, monkey. All right. Here's the serious question, which could spark some discussion. If you had the choice, would you live forever? Or
Definitely
like,
not. Definitely not.
all right,
Uh,
I'm pretty conflicted with this answer. I think okay, assuming that you don't get like super old and decrepit, like like in your prime, you just are
yeah.
always in your prime forever. Or actually, here's a more interesting question. If you could live forever in your prime, but choose when you just want to die, how long would you want to live for?
Oh, well that yeah, hmm. Probably when things probably when the world probably when the world ended, I would
Would you
live
ever
until
get
that
like,
happened.
because I feel like it'd become like a cycle at some point. Like you'd just be living life, making new friends, and the friends get old, they die, and then you have to go through this new cycle with these new generations. Like, would
Yeah.
you just want to go till it's all over? Would you be like, all right, I'm sick of this?
Well, how would that work? Like your friends would get old and then you would stay the same age.
Yeah.
Like if your friends would wonder, you would have to like move, I guess. I don't know.
Also, you're also assuming you can't die, I guess,
Yeah.
which opens up a whole thing. I think I'd live a long time. I would want to live because I would want to like explore the world and see how like technology advances, and like I want to see these huge astronomical like milestones. But I don't think I'd be very mentally stable. I think I'd be pretty like depressed because like I feel like you get used to it after a point, like seeing all your friends die after like 80 years. I definitely wouldn't want to live like forever, forever. Just be immortal, just because then you're at some point you're just floating. You're just like lost all.
Yeah, yeah. If the world, if like the sun explodes one day, and then you would just be sent out into space, and you'd just
Yeah.
be,
I think at that point your brain would just like shut off. You'd just be
yeah.
like just completely thoughtless, and then you're no different than just the asteroids. I
One
don't
thing
know,
on my
man.
bucket list is to go, like, experience zero gravity.
That'd be like go on a plane and like
Yeah,
yeah, like nosedive.
yeah.
That'd be
That'd
cool.
be that'd be
Yeah. I
awesome.
think the number one thing on my bucket list, excluding like travel, like going places, is seeing a meteor shower. Like a no, seeing aurora borealis or a meteor shower. Both are interchangeable. I want to see the northern lights real bad. I guess that's not like a super unrealistic thing either. Yeah, I could like do that. Just go fly up to Canada and boom, just right time of year.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're an hour and 30 minutes in, so I think
It's been a great
yeah,
talk.
this was a great talk. Thanks for coming on.
No problem. I think we discussed every issue that we could have. I feel like we got it all.
We really did. I mean, we got the sandwich hot dog discussion, the chicken egg. Did you live forever? Talked about America, talked about COVID. I mean, really covered all the bases here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Um, now I gotta think of a secret word. Secret word is it's gonna be something. Uh, neon garage. I guess
Nice.
two secret words. All right, neon garage.
Gotta put in the comments or something. Or I don't know.
Yeah, do I don't know. Well, no, don't put in the comments. Just if you ever see me, just
Yeah,
come up to me, say neon garage, and I'll be like, you're a true fan.
true fan.
I'll give you a high five, a
Happy feeling inside.
Plam approved high five.
Yeah,
That's what we all really need in life.
I agree.
All right, well, thanks people for tuning in to episode 2, season 2 of PlamCast. Uh, oh yeah, I didn't mention I changed the name, but I did. It's no longer Plam Trees Cast. It's PlamCast. I think that just sounds better. Anyway, thanks Beachstone Servo for
Yep,
coming in. Maybe we'll call in sometime. You can join again. Well,
yep.
you'll probably be on season 3 when that inevitably comes. We can have a
Yeah,
whole nuke discussions.
I
So
can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you for having me. It's been a blast.
yeah, it's been